Welcome to ACM TV. My name's AC. I'm a tutor at ACM on the rap and MC degree course and on diploma as well. And I'm also a rapper and an MC in the drum and bass scene too. And I make my own beats when I do hip hop tracks and that. And I'm here with my boy Shao.
Yep, I'm Shao Dow. I'm a professional rapper, manga author, occasional ninja, as well as a mentor for the rappers and MCs at ACM.
And today we're going to be talking about how to make a beat on your phone really quickly. So this one I've got here today is an iPhone. We're going to be looking at GarageBand and how to make it on that. But if you've got an Android, the one you can get for Android is like BandLab. That's basically the same as GarageBand, but it works on Android.
But let's ask, why would you want to even make a beat on your phone?
So let's say like for one of your projects, you have to rap over one of your own produced beats and you've never produced a beat before. GarageBand and BandLab are really good at just making you able to crank out a quick beat in like 10 minutes. Yeah. So you can use, if you've never constructed a beat before, like doing drum programming, they got all these loops, so you can just use the drum loops on there. And if you've never played an instrument before and don't know how to do that, they've got the loops for instruments as well. So it's perfect for just using it, so you can do this for your projects or just for yourself to do a freestyle with. Not something you put out on an album or anything, but it's just there for you to utilize for that.
Why would you not put it out on an album?
I wouldn't, because the samples are really bait. Now, you know, everyone's used them, you know, because they're on GarageBand, everyone will know. Unless you don't care about that. If you don't care about that, cool, put it out.
I suppose you could, use it as a starting point, throw it into something like Logic or FL Studios or Reason or something, and chop it up a little bit, etc., etc. But I think especially if you're learning to produce as well, it's a really good way, and you've always got your phone with you, so in your downtime and your travel time, you can just be working on making beats, understanding how the melody, the drums, the bass all interplay, how everything connects, getting used to making different styles and different genres, from hip hop to grime to drill to soul to whatever else you want to make. And the more that you get used to doing it on your phone, you can translate that to a computer, to a keyboard, and continue from there.
And you can record yourself on your microphone into the phone with the GarageBand or BandLab.
Of course, it does depend on what kind of phone you've got. If you've got a Nokia 63, what was it? 3210,
3310 or 3210.
Polyphonic ringtones. But then, I mean, that's where, funnily enough, that's kind of where grime started. People were using PlayStation to make beats, and
Music 2000.
And composing beats on the polyphonic ringtones and stuff like that. So. Using a phone to create beats, it's not new. It's just that the phones are far more powerful. They are now mini computers, so you could do a lot more. You can process a lot more data. Just make sure that if you're going to do it, that your phone can handle it. We don't want phones blowing up whilst you're making a fire beat.
For real. Okay, so I've got the iPhone here. We're going to be doing it on GarageBand for you guys. So this is how to make a quick, simple beat using the loops function. I ain't going to go into all of the beat sequencer and all that yet. So I made this hip hop beat just now, so it's like Blue Peter vibe, innit? Here's one I made earlier. Shadow don't really like that beat, so I'm gonna make another one.
You're putting me on blast, but no, I don't like it.
I'm gonna make another one for Shadow, yeah? So we go to this bit, create song, and we'll go to new, and we're using the live loop, so I'm gonna go to the loop.
Surprisingly, the button looks like a loop.
It does look like a loop, yeah. So we're gonna find an instrument that Shadow likes. So I'm thinking the Afghan vibe here. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Right, let's use that. So then we click on that and we drag it, stick that in there. Then we're gonna get a drum beat for it. Let's just find some drums. I'll just bang up some quick drums quickly. Let's see what we got here. Hold on, wait. There was a beat somewhere that I think would go nice with this. Think that's all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's stick that on there for now. We're just doing this quick time. Obviously, if you're doing it yourself, you want to go and look through stuff where you can hear all your different options. So now we've got them both in there. Let's just check, see if they go together.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yep. All right, cool. So then what we'll do, we'll record that. So we put that back to the beginning, and then we hit record. So I'm gonna let that go for 4.
Okay, you're gonna run the intro. Yeah. Let the beat drop, man.
Yeah. There you go. Then we go to the next thing with these lines there. That'll take you to your song arrangement. So let's have a listen to that. We can make it smaller like this so you can see everything. So we've got the beat drop in there.
And you can move things around. You can cut bits out.
Copy bits, all that kind of stuff. So
and you can also import that into a more powerful DAW if you want.
Yeah, very true, very true. So you want to bring the beat forward, all you do is put your finger on there, and then you can just move it. And it snaps perfectly to the line. Anyway, that don't matter. Yeah, we got enough. We got enough for a freestyle.
So already we've got the melody, we've got the drums. You can throw some bass in there. You can put other embellishments, little noises, that kind of thing. You can literally just take those 2 elements, cut it up, put it into a different DAW, and work around that kind of thing. But it helps in terms of just galvanizing ideas. Maybe you might just want to write lyrics to it. You know, so you don't have a beat yet, but you just want something to write lyrics, and this means that you don't have to be using YouTube beats.
For real. Yeah.
I think for ease of use, let's just record with the voice.
Okay, cool. So all you do for that is you press plus again, and then you go to keep going, audio recorder. So let's record your voice. Now here, what you can do is mess around with all of the tone. You can have the monitors in your earphone like that.
Pitch control,
all of that stuff. So what you do is put the thing back to the beginning. And let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna pass the phone to Shao Dow so he can rap into it. And yeah, let's go. So all you gotta do, Shao, is press the red button, press the record button.
Yeah. Shao. Look, you don't want to step into the lesson every second of aggressive definition of a weapon with a shelling and beheading. Leave you desert and a pheasant at a wedding with no feathers in the dressing. I ain't messing with you peasants, tell them. They forgetting, I definitely come to get them in reddish evidence, selling, expect to make an impression. I never needed your blessing to be a legend.
Okay, so let's have a listen to that. So if we go back to there.
A couple mistakes, but
no worries. What we might want to do though is record it through headphones because we're getting the beat as well. So
it's just a quick example. Wow, the mic's pretty good. A lot of
we need to record with headphones actually. So
I'm also hearing a lot of plosives as well, so we definitely want a pop shield on that as well. But the point is that if you wanted to put down ideas, if you've just written a verse and you don't want to forget it, that's a good quick way of doing it as well.
For real. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this beat and we're gonna airdrop it to Shao Dow's Mac so he can record over it, and we're gonna show you how to use the Focusrite box and all that kind of stuff. So to airdrop it, I'm gonna press that. No, hold on, I'm not gonna do that. One sec. Go back to there. So I'm gonna hold my finger on it and then scroll down to share. Then I'm gonna go to song. Then I'm just gonna do it as an MP3 for now, but if you're gonna record over it, it's usually better to do it as a wave, so then it doesn't have any problems. So press share, and then we go to airdrop. So it'll find Shao Dow's computer because he has his Bluetooth on. So press that. It's exporting the song. And yeah, now it will show up on Shao Dow's computer.
Yep, right there. It's airdropped. I would accept it.
Cool.
Like so. Take it from the downloads and throw it into my project, which I've already done.
So we've imported it to Logic now.
Yeah. So cool. I'm ready to go.
So what we want to do is have a look at the Focusrite. So we're using this SM7B Shure mic. If you've seen these on YouTube, a lot of people use them for podcasts and stuff like that. You don't have to phantom power it, so you don't need to press the 48 volts button on your Focusrite. So we're going to record Shao Dow spitting his verse to the beat on this one.
And whenever I record, I like to press E so that I can watch the wave file, so I can keep an eye on how loud I'm coming in, so that I'm not over peaking or anything like that. But let's give it a try. I'll just record something very quickly.
Let's test you out.
You don't want to step into the lesson. Every second I'm progressing. Definition of a weapon made with shelling in the head and leave you deader than a pheasant out of wedding with no feathers in the dressing. I ain't messing with you peasants. Tell them they forgetting. I definitely come to getting better, shepherd and selling. Expect I make an impression. I never needed your blessing to be a legend. I never needed your blessing to be a legend.
So that, if you saw on the Focusrite, he wasn't going in the reds or anything. It was staying on the green light.
And you can also see it visually right there as well. So that's for me, that's a beautiful wave file. You know, we've got a lot of headroom there.
And what the other cool thing about the Focusrite Scarlett as well is you can put the air button on, and that gives it a little kind of like an
bit more
analog sounding kind of thing, doesn't it?
I find that works a little bit better for, say, you know, singers, singer-songwriters, that kind of stuff. For me, I just feel that when the air button's on, it's just a bit too roomy, and I don't like it. So I like to have that off. I like a very clean and dry vocal, and then you can add more in the, I guess, in the after effects.
Cool.
So yeah, you can do a lot with a little, really. You don't even need the laptop, but you know, you could have made that beat whilst you were traveling about, just going about your day on the bus, on the train, whatever, walking about in a park, take it home and record on it, and you've got yourself a song right there. Now, as we'd said earlier, the loops are a little bit obvious, so maybe you don't want to use the loop as is, but it is enough to at least give you ideas, or you can send to another producer once you've put your vocals on, and they can make a beat around what you've recorded. So yeah, lots of different options.
So yeah, that's how you make a beat on your phone with BandLab or GarageBand. Use it for freestyle, some ideas, recording yourself before you get into the actual studio and lay it down for real. That's it from us. My name's AC.
I'm Shao Dow.
ACM TV, yeah?
Peace.